All right, guys, Big Rich here with Ohio Fish Rescue, and the weekend is over. Oh my God, what a wild weekend it was. So anyways, during the whole convention, Lori found time, our head mod, she came over here and she cut out all the dead leaves and the bad stuff, and you know, they're just taking off now. Everything's looking green, it's looking beautiful. It's doing great. Look at this jungle look. You come over here, look at it from this angle. Look at that. It's definitely starting to fill in. And the leaves are getting big leaves and all that. And we got Joyce over here. Say hi, Joyce.
Hi.
She's going to be our camera lady here in a minute. She's community service. And then I can't walk past this tank without looking for the baby stingrays because, you know, Pancake only had 5 and she usually has more than that. So I'm expecting more to pop off and see more. And every time I walk by here, I don't see no more. So pretty evident she's not going to have any more this time. But I mean, she had them. They were small, like preemie. Look at the pupper. Look at that's a face only a mother can love. And then we got the frontosas here, all Zaire, except for we've got a black widow right there. And somewhere's in here is a Burundi, but I don't see it. All I see is Zaire frontosa, which I'm not complaining. I love my Zaires. They're just great. But they're doing great. This South African tank here is doing good. Oh, we got a peacock bass in there with it, and an Oscar. That's not really South American. You can get them into Florida canals now. But everything else is in here doing good. Nobody's messing with nobody. Everybody's in good shape. Look at that, Sensibilities. All right, now we got the 1,000-gallon back here. And we got the red-tailed giant gourami, another peacock bass. We got the albino goonch back here, and a fly river turtle. And I believe there's a fish right there. I can't see what it is, but I don't know. My sight's not that good. But what I'd like to have done today is got this carpet cleaned. You can see where it's gotten wet and brought the dirt out and deposited it and dried up right there. We got to carpet clean that. That just looks terrible. It's not like dog pee or nothing. That's where the water flow has overflowed, and it took all the dirt and the carpet out here and then just left it and dried up. So, yeah, that's yucky. We got to clean that. But, yeah, this walkway is looking great. All these plants are doing great. Everything's doing great here. Everyone started throwing a fit that this can't go in the river. I know that. I know that. I was going to put it over here, but I was going to block it up because when we water it, the dirt is so compacted right there, it just falls off the top of the dirt. So I wanted that into that tray, but up on like bricks to where it's not in the water, but I could water it and it'll just overflow, and that's fine, you know, and they ain't getting the carpet wet. That's what I meant by that. I know they can't go straight into water. Jerry brought out the little cactus, other succulents sitting out here. So this is all doing good. Let's go in and we'll see how well Joyce can video me. While I'm on my way in, I want to show you, look how fat these paddlefish are getting. They are not just growing like just monsters. I mean, they are getting thick as can be. Unbelievable. They're all big. They're all just huge. I cannot believe the growth of these. And they're not supposed to grow too fast. But these guys are growing huge, quick. Uh-oh. We having a disagreement over here? Someone arguing with somebody? Look how bright that platinum is. He's so bright. That's the thing. I can sit here and just stare at these guys for hours. Watch their behaviors. Watch how they act. You know, it's amazing. Now, let's go in the fish room. Okay. All right, so now Joyce is our new camera girl. She's going to follow me around. We've got this 400 here. See over there? Yeah, that bar in the back there and that cardboard, that's the bar that goes under right here. As soon as we can get this thing installed and painted, then we can fill this up. And we will have this for, you know, certain species of fish that like can't go in with other fish. It's 400 gallon, but it needs to be up and running for sure. So that's the next on our list. Come back here. We've got this 240 here, which we have to now Well, see, for the next week, it's going to be in the 30s in the daytime, so like in the 20s at night. We can't have it outside. So it's going to be in our way for the next week. To fill up that 540, and then we need to move this cabinet right here over on the end of that 540 where the door opens up, and that's where all this medicine is. We've got this to do yet, but you know, this is in its way. But it is on, it's a light tank, and it's on buckets, so we can move it out into the walkway. Then we can move this stuff over, and I can do that as long as I have somebody here, like community service, and you know, another guide, not Joyce. Joyce can't live this side of this tank. So yeah, we've got that to do yet, and now, you know, things are a little bit calmer after the OCA weekend, so we can start doing it daily. You know, we'll get one thing done a day type thing. Come on through here. Watch your step there, Joyce. We've got this 90 and 75 to fill back up if we have a lot of like intakes, you know, a lot of fish coming in that are, you know, we have to put in quarantine and we run out of room. We have this extra, and we have the filters off of it over here running on another tank so that the bacteria stayed alive. So we can pop that back up at any time and get it running. And this is the new 750. You know, I mean, it looks great here. I mean, it fills up a space, and you know, we've got more fish to show off. Over there, the way it was before, you never got to see it really, because you walk down this aisle, you go over, and then you walk down that aisle and go out to the fish room. You wouldn't walk down the aisle in the middle and see this tank at the end of the 2200, you know? So this is much more on show here. And look at this Datnoid. Look at how cool he is. You like him, Joyce?
Yeah, he's cute.
Cute?
Yeah.
That's a Datnoid. That's a man's fish. He's cute?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, we've had no more problems in here since we had them couple of bala sharks die. Everything else is doing good. Fish tank's doing good. Fish are doing good. We've got one of the bala sharks we pulled over here, and he's in quarantine because he had some fungal on him. So we got him all fixed up. He don't even look sick no more. He's getting ready to go back into the tank then. And let me see what else we got here. Oh, look at these guys. These red dovi. Look at how monstrous. It's a mated pair, doing great. And they're not bothering each other, and they're not bothering other fish. That's amazing for dovi in an enclosed area. Like this is a 150 gallon. And they're not bothering nobody. Usually the smaller the tank, the more they're going to bother people or bother the other fish. And that's amazing. They're just so docile. I love it. So now they're going to go probably into the 4400 and let them breed. Let them do their thing. Cichlid tank's doing good. Let me see. Oh, look at here. Look at all these baby albino alligator gars. They are growing so big, so quick. I mean, look. They came in at 4 inches. Look how big they are now. They're doing good. We can start finding these guys homes if you guys are interested in buying an alligator gar. We bought these for resale, and we grew them out. They're healthy, they're solid, they're thick, they're meaty. They're good to go. They're ready to go to home, to a new home. And we got the albino red tail down there. Look how bright he is. And look at the size of this red tail. He's almost one of the big boys. He's still a little one though. That one's cute. Say it, Joyce. He's cute.
That one's cute too.
Okay. I love his long whiskers.
What makes the other fish a man's fish?
Okay, I'm just saying as a man, you know, oh, here's your little beta, that's cute. Here's your little goldfish, that's cute. This is a Datnoid. It's revered, it's sought after as a man's fish, you know? Mm-hmm. That's something to brag about.
Okay, so more respect on its name, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Look how big these guys are getting. This big head carp, we grew him up from a little 2-inch baby. He's a big boy right now. And we got the Chinese high-fin banded shark there. Look how big he's getting. Love that. I love this tank. It's my Planet tank, and we hardly ever have to do a water change on it. Uh-oh. I hear water going off somewhere. And then, you know, all these plants, it just helps the tank grow so good. But come on over here. Look at the diversity of these stingrays. You got black diamonds, Thousand Island black diamond, keyboard pink. You got galaxy. You got, oh, there's one of the Arapimas. This is the African arrow here. There's another Arapima. There's actually 5 Arapimas in here. Look, there they are. There's all my boys. They're gonna be huge real soon. Then people will be scared. You can look and see which ones are pregnant or not by the hump on their back. Look how big this guy is. Jesus. So yeah, when all these guys here are 6 and 7 foot and the you know, that'll be by next year. Maybe year and a half. They're gonna be 6 foot. No one's gonna want to swim in that pool no more. Let's go look at the baby stingrays. You want to see cute? I'll show you cute. Right here. Look at the little babies. Look how cute.
They grow to be that big?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look how cute. We just had these. These are the ones that just got born. And these are the ones that are a couple months old now. Isn't that adorable? Aren't they the cutest little things?
Yeah.
See, now's when you can be a girl. They're so cute.
Yeah, they are adorable though.
Look how little this one is. Look at that. I love these little babies. They're so adorable.
How long does it take for them to get that big?
Well, them are like, you know, a month or 2 old, and then these ones here are almost a year old, and them ones are anywhere from 3 to 5 years old.
Okay.
They grow, but I don't know. And do you see the fish in here? Did you see any fish in here? There's eels in there. Look for them. There's one right here.
There's another one right here.
In that corner. Oh, there you go. Gone over here. This is Watson. This is our lucky eel named Watson. When he eats, he likes his sign up blue. Keep watching the sign. I might be able to open this door and get him to light it up. No, he don't light it up. He does when he eats, though. He shocks that water, and that lights up blue as can be.
Cool.
Oh, these lights ain't even on. Let me try and turn them on. Over here, we got the Megalodorus orwinis. We got a xanthic clown knife. And all the bleichers and the albino lungfish just cruising along. More bleichers. The big Vitatus African Goliath fish. Look up close at his teeth. He's amazing. Another Megalodorus orwini. Some more bleichers back there. Over here we got Giardini, tinfoil barbs, giant gourami, another Fly River turtle. This is from Australia. I'm not pulling his name right now. I forget what his name is. This is another Arapima. Look how big he is. He might even, let me tap the water here. Now he ain't popping it. But he gets big. Then we got the black-eared Peru shark, the lemon barbs. There's Schwarzenegger, my xanthic iridescent shark. Down here's a giant gourami. Look at all the cichlids down there. They came in through the filtration system. There's a lynx cat over here. An albino iridescent shark. See, fish places aren't boring. This is interesting.
Well, you know a lot.
This is Atlantic tarpon right here. Comes out of the Atlantic Ocean. And he gets up to like 5 foot. Look at this guy. If people say they can't have these fish together, and I've got 2 of them in here. Giardini arowanas. And then behind us, We have our pacus and some more stingrays. There's an albino right here. It's coming your way. Look over right here. It's coming your way. The albino pacu. And these are the Timbaki, the black pacu. Then next, we have this tank. The only thing it's lacking is to order the glass and silicone it in, and it's ready to go. No, I'm sorry, we have to drill the holes. Come on over here. We have to drill the holes here to hook up this filtration system out here. So we still got to do that, and then the glass, and then that tank will be up and running. And you know, finally, it's been so long that we can actually start working on it now and get it done. Look how it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Look how dark it is. This is crazy. Lights are on. There's no sunlight left. Look how dark it is in here. Zoom in on that guy. He's amazing. That's my albino alligator gar with the piebald morph.
Oh, I zoomed in way too much.
Yeah, just do your fingers. You can do like that.
Okay. Which one is it?
The one right there. Yep. Look how nice he is. He's amazing.
That one's beautiful.
There's a lot. Every fish in here is beautiful in his own way and is rare in his own way and has a story itself as to where they come from, how big they get. Every fish has a story.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing to be able to tell people the stories, you know? It's crazy. And you got all these darker fish, like that 4-foot balloon shark that just came by. You can't even see it now. It's dark.
It looks lighter on the camera, but it is really dark in here.
Well, I'll tell you what, for your first time doing video, you did a good job.
Thank you.
All right, let me get on me. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little tour around. I'm just trying to put out a video because it was so busy over the weekend. I didn't even get a video out Monday. And now Josh didn't get a chance to come over here. So his video Wednesday, I'm filling in for. So, you know, thank you. I appreciate you following along. Until next time, stay fishy, my friends.